Hello everybody and welcome back to Yes, Your Grace. Last time we did not have a very good time. We had a wedding and it did not go well, and by did not go well, I mean that someone died. Luckily it wasn't me, but unluckily it was the dude who we kinda needed to support our army, and so now his son is mad at us. I guess he does have a reason to be mad at us, but we didn't do it. But we're gonna have to prove that somehow. There's gonna be a trial? That's what was mentioned. So all we can do is see where we go from here. Oh no, we're gonna die. Grevno, week 10.
Zoom.
And that's all I can recall, Your Grace. Considering how much I drank that night, it's quite remarkable I remember anything. Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure you also ate my daughter's snail. These snails are extremely— Oh, no! Surely you can remember more than that. Did you see anything suspicious? Anyone wandering off where they shouldn't? Lady Lena was staring at Loris Leah's dress a bit too much, if you ask me, but nothing else, I'm afraid. And we are glad your daughter has been found safe and well. I think we've examined all the guests, Your Grace, and we haven't heard anything out of the ordinary. Talus's soldiers were the main bulk of our army. Solving the murder case will surely convince Ivo to aid us in battle. Whoever did poison Talus must have planned it all out, to the smallest detail. If you find any leads, do let me know, Your Grace. Talus wasn't anyone's favorite person, but you'd need to have a very good reason to murder the King of Etana. We mustn't lose focus on our main goal, however. Redovia won't wait for us to resolve this. In this situation, we shan't rely on Ivo's army. We need to seek help from other lords, in case we can't convince Ivo in time. As for the army, we will need to reach out to neighboring lords, make allies, sign treaties. Sounds like you're in quite a pickle, Your Grace. You're still here? Oh, that's kind of mean. Speaking of allies, treaties, etc., I have a hefty army waiting for orders. I can throw in some extra gold and supplies to aid you, too. Yes. 230 men and 6 gold. What's the catch? You want something in return, I presume? Lurs. From Pendle, Your Grace. He stopped delivering spices to my associates in Bronca. Turmeric, caraway, anise. Food's as bland as hell without all these. Persuade Lurs to renew the deliveries and my men will aid you in battle, Your Grace. I'll see what can be done. Very well, Your Grace. Now that's a start. We should invite Lurs over, see what we can do. I've also marked areas of interest on the map. It might be worth checking them. Maybe we can find a piece of gold there or two. We don't know when Redovia will show up, but we need to start preparing for the battle as soon as possible. I've made a note of things we can do on our weekly summary, Your Grace. We should be able to deny payment for our agents. We can't expect them to work if you don't pay them, but at least we can save a coin. Maintaining our army will also cost us supplies. It only gets more difficult from now on, Your Grace. Oh, and here are the petitioners. Perhaps the servant will shine some light on the case. Oh, maybe, but hang on, I have a letter. Oh, you can now use the map to explore locations and help locals, to try to gain extra resources. Open the map by clicking map button below. Oh, let's see. To send— oh! Alright, I guess I don't get to read that. Well, wait a second. I want to see if we need the general for anything. Okay, we have a peasant and a servant. And we have a letter. Okay. Oh, it's from our daughter. Dear Father, we have arrived. Etana is nothing like Davern. The vast streets of Hagos expand endlessly, it seems. Aslia would love to have get lost in here. The journey was tiring, but the views have compensated for everything. Sadani would have made your ears fall off with her questions if she saw the landscapes here. The cliffs and rocks span across the whole of Etana, and it makes you feel very small. On top of all these rocks, there lies Hagos, like a nest looking over everything. Now I understand why they use the griffin as their banner. I'm really sorry for the last weeks we spent together. Hug Mother for me. Yours, Loris Leah. Ah, yes. Etana can be very pretty. Too bad they're wanting to murder us. But also very dangerous. You don't want to be caught out in the rural windstorms. We should reply to Loris Leah. Tell her it's good to hear from her. Of course. What should I ask her about? Oh, that's a good question. Maybe the girls have some questions. Of course. Let me know when you're ready to write the letter. Alright, that's another good thing to add. What can I get for you, servant?
You have called for me, Your Grace.
Tell me what happened during the wedding night.
I don't know, Your Grace. I was only bringing the food and drinks, like I was told. I'm so sorry, Your Grace. I swear I did nothing by the gods. Please don't punish me, I swear. I didn't know these drinks were poisoned. I only picked them up from the kitchen and brought them to the ceremony. I swear I didn't know, Your Grace.
Let's try and be calm. Calm down, it's alright. I wasn't saying you did anything. We're just trying to get to the bottom of this.
I promise on my family, Your Grace, I know nothing.
Well, I mean, that promise doesn't mean anything to me. I don't know your family.
But the dungeon guard might know something. He mentioned he saw someone in the wine cellar that night. I don't know anything else, though, I swear.
I believe that narrows our search then. You may go, but don't leave Davern until after the royal travel.
Thank you, Your Grace.
Maybe I should have asked who hired him. But if he only brought it from one place to another, then it couldn't have been him. Unless he poisoned it, but that seems unlikely. It's probably someone else. Someone with an agenda. Alright, what about you? Your Grace, my son. A disgrace to the family. I sent him to gather some brushwood in the forest. Turns out he's too dumb to find a way back home. Do you think you could help us find him? I mean, there's no rush. Fine, here's some gold. I believe that should be enough to cover your loss. I get paid for losing my son? No, that was supposed... Oh... Granzis, go send all the other little brats into the forest. We're getting rich. Oh my god, why did I do that? I thought it was... Oh... I'm just making a lot of bad decisions today. Speaking of bad decisions, I'm gonna send you out into the middle of nowhere. General. Go away. Alright, what's your question? Oh, we should see what's going on with the spices. Would you like to invite lures? Oh yeah, let's invite lures. Just so, okay, let's see. To prepare battle, you need to make alliances with lords. Some lords will provide extra gold or supplies in addition to their army offer. Lords' offerings are shown right on their profile. Alright, okay, so there's a lot of people offering gold. Masha, Grego, lures will give supplies, which could be good. Nokski, Jovan offers 5 gold. Lures, okay, so lures, I think lures is who we should invite right now. We'll have time for the others hopefully later. Alright, we are inviting lures. Alright, and then I'm gonna hop up. I think I need to go talk to my daughters. Alright, let's see. Ooh, we have plenty of people to talk to. Let's start with the dungeon first. Let's get the unpleasant stuff out of the way. How can I help, Your Grace? I heard you know something about Talus's death. Tell me what happened during the wedding night. The servant said you saw someone. Saw someone? No, but I have found this. It's some kind of tooth, I think. And how did you obtain this item? I was guarding the prisoners, Your Grace. Well, I might have had a drink or two with the other guards. It was a time to celebrate, after all. I never left the dungeons, of course. Until the very end of my watch, that is. What happened at the end of your watch? I was doing the usual check of all the cellars. Yes, a little unsteady, but that's where I found the tooth. And where exactly did you find this? In the wine cellar, Your Grace. I didn't see anyone going in there, though. Well, they probably crept in while you were busy drinking. I'm sorry, Your Grace. I really didn't mean for anything bad to happen. That's what they all say. Stay as long as you like, Your Grace. I'm not gonna stay long. You might not mean for anything bad to happen while you're texting and driving or drinking and driving, but then you crash and hit someone anyway. So how about you do your job? That's what I'm paying you for, I assume. I mean, I have 11 gold, so you're probably being paid by someone else. Or not paid at all. I don't know, but the point still stands. You were on the job. God. Oh, did you have anything to do with Talus's death? It would be very much in your interest that the deal doesn't go through. How could I do anything behind these bars? Gotta say, whoever killed your king has put you in a difficult spot. You don't say. Alright, I just gave him the chance to mock me. That didn't go in my favor. Alright, what about the gardens? Let's talk to the kiddos. If I could get something sharp and thin to lift it... Oh! The paving stone has been moved? A sword would be too thick and needs something smaller. What about the tooth? Okay, so we need to get something sharp to put on the crack. Because apparently there's something under there. I didn't even mean to click on that. Alright. Daughter.
Yes, father?
Loris, I hate that you had to see that. That's true.
Yeah, the wedding didn't really go to plan, did it?
Yeah, he like swallowed knife wine or something. No, what happened was terrible.
The wedding went fairly well until then.
Well, most things go well until there's a murder.
Although Loris Lee's dress was rather embarrassing.
Well, tell that to your mother. She literally didn't give me any other option. I can't believe you chose that one for her. Again, I didn't want to, but we're kind of broke, sweetie. I'd never let you choose my dress. Alright, well then you can cough up the fucking 25 gold. Let's see how that goes for you. Well, we'll see about that. Loris Leah sent a letter. Your sister has arrived safely in Atana. She said you would love it here.
I'm sure I would if I ever got to leave this castle.
You would be able to leave the castle if you behaved better.
Yeah, right. When you write to Luli, can you ask her about Ivo? What is he like? I just can't imagine having to leave here and live with some strange man.
If there's any free space in the letter, I'll ask her.
Thank you.
Alright. I'll need to find something for this. What did it say again? Sharp and thin. A sword would be too thick, it needs to be something smaller. Okay. I'm gonna look around. I don't know if we can find anything for that right now, but it wouldn't hurt to check. Let's go to the bedchamber next. Is there anything sharp and thin in here, my love? I must break our panels on the floors. Oh? Oh! I grabbed needles. Wait. I got it! A piece of paper. A letter? What appears to be some sort of letter. It has a map of the castle. It reads, "Find wine in the cellar. Mix it with 7 drops of the substance in the glass. Be seen by no one." It looks like an instruction letter to whoever poured poison in Talus's wine. It's beautifully decorated with some flowers. We usually don't decorate our letters. It would be too costly. Maybe we can trace those drawings to the person who has written this. Oh, that's such a good clue! Oh, I'm so glad I explored for a bit before I talked to anyone else. This is a good clue. Hopefully this can help us. We need to keep an eye out for flowers. Score! How you doing? I'm solving a murder. What you up to?
Darling?
I have a lead on the investigation. I found some clues that might lead us to the person who's behind Talus's death.
What have you found?
A letter. I found this letter in the gardens. It contains instructions about pouring poison in a wine glass and a map of our castle. The letter seems to be decorated with flowers, like in the olden days. How can we trace this letter to whoever wrote it?
This is a very important piece of evidence, Eric. Ask a general if he knows anyone who decorates their letters in such manner. If he's available, he'll probably be at the wall.
Okay, so I'll have to ask next week. Thank you for letting me know. Animal tooth. This animal tooth is a very exotic thing. We don't have dragons anywhere near Davern. A guard found it in the wine cellar.
It could be from a merchant or someone who's dealt with big beasts before.
Maybe take it to a hunter. See if he can tell you where exactly this tooth came from. We don't have a hunter in the castle. I'll ask Audrey to put the word out that we're looking for one. Alright, that's all I've found. What happened at the wedding was awful. I still can't believe Talus was poisoned. It could have been me.
Do you think Loris Leo will be all right? Ivo seemed very upset.
I'm sure she will be fine. As soon as we find out who's responsible for this, we can renew our treaty with Ivo. Who could have done something so terrible? It must have been one of the guests. We're gathering evidence. When we have enough proof, we will call the royal trial.
All right, darling. Let's hope it gets resolved quickly.
I think I'll get some rest. I'll let you rest. No, I won't. Loris Lea sent a letter. Our daughter has arrived safely. She seems to like Atana.
I'm quite jealous of her. Atana is a beautiful place. Their castle is much better than ours, too. Hey, what do you...
Oh, come on. I think our garden's pretty. Even though there were murder instructions under a pavement in our garden. I hope she will learn her way around soon.
I'm sure she will, darling.
When you write to her, tell her I'm sending my best wishes to both of them. Ask her how she is dealing with all of these new things, and what has she been doing without her sisters. Of course, I don't want to write her a full-length book. I'll see what I can do. Thank you, my darling. Alright. Now, let's see. There's one more spot we need to go. Sadani! What's the... Audrey said I can review evidence here. Let's take a look. Oh, okay. Seek expert. Question suspects. Seek expert. Question suspects. Alright, that's all we've got for now, but we're missing only one piece of evidence, it seems. But we definitely need to talk to some experts.
Your Grace?
How are you doing?
Is everything alright, Sadani?
Last week's events were quite distressing for all of us.
I don't understand why this would happen.
How could someone eat Smudge? Oh yeah, the snail. Dusty's gone, and now Smudge is... Well, yeah, Smudge's death was definitely the worst thing to happen at the wedding. I mean, I kind of cared about the snail more than I did about Talus, because he was kind of a douche. But, I mean, I did need his army.
Smudge is 6 feet underground.
I mean, if you count... I mean, he was probably no, sorry. I'm just making this worse.
But then again, I couldn't dig that deep, so I just covered it with the rock. It's so boring here without Luli. You promised you'd convince her to stay. Is she even going to visit us?
It's time to be a supportive dad. Of course she will. Let's give her some time to settle first, and then we'll arrange to bring her for a dinner.
Do you think she could bring Dusty?
I don't think so, Sadani. He's a cat. They don't like to be locked up in a cage for hours. I'll find a new pet before she comes then, preferably one that cannot get eaten. But she did write a letter. I'm about to reply something to her. Do you want me to say anything from you?
Oh, yes! Tell her I'm taking her bed chamber. Mother let me. Or, no. Tell her Aslia read her diary. No, that's not right.
I have very limited space, Potato Head.
So I can only say one thing?
Yes.
Oh, this is too big of a decision. I'll come to you later when I think of something good enough.
Fine, don't worry about it too much. She will write more letters.
But the first one is the most important.
Well, come see me whenever you're ready. Goodbye. I mean, you're literally the last person I had to talk to, so unless you have something now, then I'm gonna send it. Alright, let's write a letter to Loris Leah. What should I write? Ask her about herself. Ask Loris Leah how she is, what she does with her time. Tell her everyone is missing her. Very well, Your Grace, I will write her a letter. We should anticipate a reply within a couple of weeks. Oh, should I have actually been strategic about this? I don't know, it's the first letter. Just like they said, it seems important to actually ask her how she's doing. Because this is a very big change, especially considering what happened last time. But that's all for now. Let's take a seat. We'll do one more week, because this has already gone on longer than I expected. I guess there was a lot of stuff to do after what happened last time. Oh, your army needs food and supplies to stay maintained and ready for battle. The bigger the army you have, the more supplies it will cost to maintain it. To pay the army upkeep, simply click on the Pay button. You will see the cost added to the summary below. If you don't pay the army upkeep costs, you will lose some soldiers. Oh, if we get a stable, that'll unlock additional locations on the map. Training grounds gains 10 army per week. Carnival boost on contentment. Oh, this stuff is all so expensive, though. We might have to wait on it. I can pay the army, but... Okay. I can pay the army, but that's all we can do for now. We need to save up money. We might have to start getting stingy with our civilians, although we definitely need to fix that theater when we get the chance. Not right now, though. Alright, week 11. Oh, the general's back. Your Grace, I ran into a small bandit camp. They were keeping a merchant captive. I have helped him out, and in return he gave me this gold. Oh! Oh, baby boy! Oh, fuck, I love you, Stan. Speaking of Stan, I'm gonna go talk to him real quick about the investigation, so you guys shut up, I'll be back. Hey, Stan. Your Grace? Have a look at this letter. I found this in the gardens. It has a unique decoration. Do you recognize it? No, Your Grace. I've never seen such elegant writing neither. I can ask around to see if anyone in the village knows anything. Do you want me to? You know what? Oh, it's gonna take 2 weeks, but we really need this evidence. If there's a royal trial, oh, we definitely... I mean, I don't want to be blamed. I want the royal trial to go good. And so even though he won't be here for 2 weeks, I think we need to try. Please do it discreetly, and don't mention it is about Talus's death. We don't want anyone to find out we have a lead. Come to me in the throne room if you find anything. Yes, Your Grace. Alright. Our general is out of work for 2 weeks, but that's okay. It's important. We'll just tell anyone to go away if they aren't part of this. Alright, back on the throne. Oh, Pietro's back. Hang on, Lurs. This guy's concerning me. I'm sorry for what I said last time, Your Grace. I cannot think straight sometimes. The thing is, someone is after me. But how can I find out who it is? I don't have a clue. If I tell anyone that I know, then they will know, and that's worse, right? How can I help you? How can I help if you won't tell me exactly what's happening? Your Grace, you don't understand. Tell me what you did to make someone want to come after you. I saw a man and... No, that's not it. I don't know. I can't tell you, Your Grace. What if this person is listening? Wait, why would I imprison him? Why? Why would I imprison him? He hasn't done anything particularly wrong. I'm just concerned for his well-being. You know what? Why not? You will spend some time in our dungeons. I knew it! I knew it was you! Calm down, it's going to be alright. The guard by the exit will take care of you. I'll come and see you later. Maybe that was the right thing to do. Who knows? Alright, Lurs is here. You've called for me, Your Grace. Ooh, okay. Let's talk about the spices first. That's the most important thing. I've heard you stopped supplying Bronco with some resources. Spices, I believe? I suspect you've been speaking to Etten. He trades my spices with process to get fortune dabs. Some call it Dipu Dabu, but it's most commonly known by the name of Oracle Dust. I've heard about Redovia. I can help if you aid me in return. What's Oracle Dust? It has medicinal uses, of course, but also recreational, highly addictive. It's particularly popular amongst priests and the like. Something about spiritual enlightenment. Makes a lot of coin, but ultimately costs people's lives. I want no part in this. Shame I'm losing sales, though. Practice? That's far away. Alright, I've heard enough. Your Grace, I urge you to help me curtail Etten's plans. Do not buy any Oracle Dust. And if you hear anyone trying to sell dust, don't hesitate to put them in the dungeons. If anything suspicious happens, make sure I'm the first to know. If you do the right thing here, I'll be sure that my army will stand by your side when the war begins. 200 soldiers. I can also help with 6 supplies. I heard Etten is selling dust near Kaski. The first step in the right direction would be to stop their deliveries. I will first talk to Etten, just because I want to hear this side of him too. I will see what Lord Etten has to say about this first. Just don't let that buffoon get under your skin, Your Grace. Ooh, and I can ask him about the tooth too, and the letter. Let's see about the letter. This letter is on very decorative parchment. Do you know where it could have come from? Decorations, Maybe it's more like a page from a book. Are you sure it's a letter? Yes, I'm sure it's a letter. I can't help in that case. I know no lords who illustrate their letters. Alright, what about this tooth? Found this thing in my wine cellar. Can you tell me anything about it? Looks like a healthy animal. No holes or chips. Not sure what animal it could have come from. I'm not much of an expert on beasts. Our progress. Oh, okay. That's all for now. I will talk to Lord Etten, probably send a bird to them, or maybe I should summon a different lord? We should probably see this through first, huh? Alright, Sidani, what's up?
Your Grace, I hate that Lorslia left already. She looked very pretty in her dress. She would look beautiful in any dress.
So you're the first person to say something nice about that god-awful dress.
I already miss her, Father. When I have a wedding, can I wear the same dress?
Oh, I won't say no to that. I mean, it'll make sure that I don't have to pay for anything. Of course you can, Sidani.
Mother said Lorslia sent a letter and then she's fine. Have you already replied to her? Have you even asked about Dusty?
I haven't asked her about Dusty yet.
Can you please ask Lorslia about the cat, Father? Where does he sleep? What does he eat? Is he alive even?
I will ask her about Dusty. Yes, Sidani, I will ask her about the cat.
Oh, thank you, Father. I mean, Your Grace.
Why do they have to call me Your Grace? Is it just for, like, show?
Father, you promised to practice sword fighting with me, remember? Maybe we could try later today? Please?
Of course. I'll see you in the gardens once I'm done here. Oh man, so many people want things from me. Hello, peasant. Your Grace, men with monsters on their banners came rampaging our village. They set our barn on fire. It wasn't too long before the flames spread to other buildings. The village is still burning. Most of our supplies are already lost. Please send us some help. 14 supplies! Fuck it, why not? I believe that should be enough to get you back up and running. Oh, that's 2 contentment, too. Your Grace, that is very kind. Your good deeds will spread far, I'm sure. Alright, what's up, Audrey? We should invite Lord Etten, Your Grace. Make sure that what Lurs is saying is true before we decline Etten's alliance. Oh, yeah, because then he'll probably be unavailable. Ooh, we're gonna have to play this smart. You can find Etten on the Allies panel. He should be here next week if we send a pigeon immediately. Alright, let's see. Oh, so we're basically choosing between 6 gold and 6 supplies. I mean, gold is the thing I'm having the most trouble with. But there are other people I could get gold from. Violet, Lena, Jovan. If I get Lurs and then I try and get Jovan, that would kind of be one of each. Etten has a little more of an army, though. We'll see. We'll send the bird. Alright, I gotta go sword fight with my daughter. I'm gonna kick her butt again. Oh, the dungeon! Oh yeah! I should speak to Pietro. How are you doing there? Oh, Your Grace. It feels safer in here. Oh, did I do a good thing? I don't have to worry about anyone coming after me. I have my friend here, and no one can come inside. I'd wish I'd just asked you to imprison me straight away, Your Grace. I'm glad you feel safer. Just don't inhale too many of the spores from the mushrooms, okay? You're right. No one is going to come here looking for you. I owe you my life, Your Grace. Let me give you my army. I won't need them. I'll just stay here. Whoa, wait, really? You have an army? Yes, I know, but I couldn't tell them what's going on. It could have been one of them. Yes, of course. You can stay here as long as you like, Pietro. Let the guard know if you need anything. Thank you, Your Grace. Oh, it's only 4 army, but that's better than nothing. Thank you, Your Grace. Definitely better than nothing. We can't exactly complain. Beggars can't be choosers and all that.
Yes, Father?
How's your practice? Huh. Are you ready? Huh. Hey, that was good.
Huh, I know.
Ooh. Ouch.
Too slow.
I'll get you for that.
Have you heard about Sidani?
What happened?
I told her she should find a pet that can actually do something besides being disgusting. She's been leaving bait in the garden since then.
Oh.
Nothing has been showing up, so I took one of the stuffed skunks from the hall and put it behind the bush. In the evening, I told her something took her bait. When she saw a huge skunk half her size, she panicked. She grabbed my sword. She could barely lift it. It was hilarious. She kept hitting that poor skunk, but it wouldn't budge.
Poor Sidani.
She wouldn't hurt an animal. Mother heard her scream. She came and ruined everything. Sidani actually cried when she found out this thing was stuffed. Oh, Wesleya. Come on, Father. You have to admit this is funny.
I mean, you're just... I don't know. Sidoni's just a little kid. This is a lot for her. I don't know. It's... but... Fine, I'll say only a little bit. I can't believe she would attack a skunk. She thinks she can fight because she keeps seeing you running around with your sword.
I know, she keeps pestering me to fight her.
We should end it here. I better check on Sidani. Alright, gotta check on the skunk child. I mean, potato head. I mean... Sup, loser? Heard you were a wimp.
Your Grace?
Do you want to talk about the skunk? Asleya told me what happened.
Well, I just got scared, and I didn't know what else to do. It was dark out there, and the eyes were shiny. I was worried you'd be mad at me for bringing monsters to the castle. So I just took Asleya's sword. I'm sorry I ruined your stuffed animal, Father. I hope you forgive me.
Of course I never do this again. No, I forgive you. It was an old stuffed skunk. It was going to get rid of it anyway. You were very brave, but I don't want you running around with that sword again, alright?
Fine, I won't.
Alright, well that was easy. I expected more pushback. See you later, potato head. Alright. Goodbye, daughter. I have done my allotted parenting time for the day. Alright, so we only did 2 weeks today, but I don't think that was too bad because we had a lot of stuff going on. Not only did we get started with our investigation, we got 2 pieces of evidence. It looks like we're only missing 1 more, but we definitely need to find a hunter and somebody who can help us decipher this letter. Hopefully the general comes back with good news, but until he's gone, we're SOL on having people who will actually, like, help us. Because the general seems to be the only one who wants to actually do stuff for us. You know what? I'm gonna repair the theater. We have a lot of gold. Oh my god. 7. Oh, but the stable. The stable might be a better investment. I'm doing the stable. Might be a risky maneuver, but we're gonna do it. But as I was saying before, we did get a lot of stuff done today, and our investigation is already going pretty well. Hopefully we can actually learn some more stuff about what may have happened. We have to figure it out before the royal trial, whenever that might be. I don't actually know when it is. So we're gonna have to keep an eye out. We have to be on our game. And we also have the stuff Lurs and Lord Etten. I don't know who I'm gonna side with, although I'm leaning towards Etten because I believe he gives me gold, and that's what I really need. Oh no, wait. Lurs is giving me supplies. Etten is giving me gold. But I can just ally with one of the other people that will give me gold, right? That should even it out. We'll have to figure it out. We'll see what the other lords want maybe next time after we deal with Lurs and Etten. But I think that is where we're going to end it for now. So, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, please consider subscribing. Remember to take care of yourselves, watch out for secret stashes in the garden, and have a good day.